Be honest, how many new AI tools have you bookmarked this week? 10? 20? Maybe you even pay for a few subscriptions that you barely touched. And here is the truth. You don't need to chase every new AI tool to stay ahead. In fact, doing so might be the fastest way to fall behind. Let's talk about the trap of AI FOMO and why the smartest creators and companies are doing the exact opposite right now. So AI FOMO is that constant fear of missing the next breakthrough, a tool that will make your workflow 10 times better or competitor smarter overnight. So before you jump into the next shiny AI tool, let me share some hard facts that could save you countless hours and thousands of dollars. First, let's talk about stability in the AI industry. Remember 3 years ago when AI felt like the Wild West? You would learn something and then a few months later everything has changed? Well, the good news is that those days are behind us. The technology has matured significantly, and yes, we still see some updates and enhancements like the new feature or improvement of quality of the output, but the fundamental principles remain stable. We now understand the core possibilities and limitations of AI, and research confirms that. According to Stanford's 2024 AI Index report, while AI business usage jumped from 55 to 78% in just 1 year, the underlying technologies have stabilized. You are no longer relearning everything from scratch every 6 months, and that means foundations are set. Then there is AI tool explosion problem, and it gets really overwhelming. There are approximately 70,000 AI companies worldwide, with around 10,000 AI startups in the top 10 countries alone, and platforms like Futurepedia and Future Tools list thousands upon thousands of options, and that could be really frustrating. I really like to compare it with luxury brands expansion. Remember when luxury brands like YSL, Gucci, Louis Vuitton suddenly launched their beauty lines? And this is definitely not random. They saw lucrative high-margin revenue streams and they all jumped in. But do they really have dedicated labs? Decades of research? Not really, it's just a business move. I can clearly see the same pattern in AI. Companies excel on one thing and then they diversify into supplementary technologies to keep users locked into their ecosystems and paying subscription fees. CapCut is a perfect example. It's a really good tool for editing with loads of templates in effects. I use it every day for myself, for my clients' work, and it's relatively easy to learn. But the AI adoption, in my opinion, they are really far from being excellent. So with that said, I think market leaders exist for a reason. And before you chase obscure tools with flashy marketing, start with proven players. For example, ElevenLabs dominates in voice cloning technology. HeyGen leads in digital twins technology. Try Midjourney for image generation or ChatGPT for copywriting. So, does it mean that the lesser-known tools are always bad? No, absolutely not. That's not what I mean. Many of them are excellent and free, but the market leaders earn their position through consistent quality, reliability, and results. So, starting with them gives you a baseline to judge everything else against. Now, let's talk about how fragmented AI is. AI tools are highly fragmented, which means they can only perform a few tasks. Like I just said, usually a tool excels in one thing and becomes less efficient at everything else they squeeze into their functionality, which also means you need to learn how to juggle between quite a few tools. Studies show it takes 23 minutes to refocus after switching between applications. For a team juggling 5 to 8 AI tools daily, that represents 2 to 3 hours of lost productivity per day. Add the 10 to 15 hours of learning time required for each new tool, and now we are looking at 60 to 90 hours of training per team member. Remember that AI is a business, and every company is fighting for users who will pay subscription fees. They want you hooked on their platform, even if that means offering a mediocre features outside of their core expertise. And most importantly, we are far from artificial general intelligence. According to analysis of 8,000 expert predictions, most AI researchers estimate AGI will probably emerge between 2040 and 2050, with a 90% chance by 2075. Current surveys predict AGI around 2040, although entrepreneurs are more bullish at around 2030. So what does it mean for us, AI tech consumers? The path forward isn't randomly learning every tool. And here is your action plan. Start with proven market leaders in specific function you need. Don't experiment with unknowns first. Focus on 1 or 2 tools that solve a real problem in your workflow, not every tool that trends on Twitter. Measure the impact. Are you saving time? Productivity is getting better? If not, cut it. Avoid the fragmentation trap. Consolidating your AI stack can deliver a much better ROI. And remember that learning takes time and chasing everything means mastering nothing. And of course, don't forget to follow my channel for practical AI advice, tool reviews, and workflow suggestions. Stop chasing, start choosing, and your future self will thank you. And I'll see you in the next video.